Hello everybody, this is Kenneth Marks of The Ancestor Hunt. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to navigate through a collection of over 50 newspapers from northern New York State. There are 7 counties involved and it is all free. So let's take a look at how we navigate through this wonderful site. Here is the main page. As you can see up here, the URL is news.nnyln.org. As I said, there are 7 counties. This site is a bit different than many of the other sites that are available for free online for newspaper searching. This one, you cannot search all 7 counties at one time. You have to pick off one county at a time. So for example, if I wanted to select a newspaper in St. Lawrence County, I could choose one of the newspapers that are available. As you can see, there are several, or I can search all the titles in St. Lawrence County at one time, but I cannot search all 7 counties at the same time. Maybe there is a way to do that, but I have not figured out how to do it myself. The other thing that I think is important to know is there are, as I said, over 50 newspapers and over 2 million pages. So it is quite a good collection and it is indexed quite nicely. There is the ability for you to look at how you search, and there are 2 basic comments that I want to make. It has the standard booleans of and, or, and not, but it also includes stemming. Now stemming is where I would type in the word fish and it could pick up the word fish, fishes, fished, or fishing, for example. So various variations of a word can be searched at one particular time. So let's go back and let's figure out how we do a search. So first of all, let's pick St. Lawrence County and we'll search all the titles in St. Lawrence County. As you can see, it comes up quite quickly. On the left, you can see that you enter your search request. It does tell you it is searching St. Lawrence County. You can search all of the words, an exact phrase, or a boolean, or any of the words. It does have the stemming feature, which I mentioned earlier. You can tell it how many documents to retrieve, 50, 100, 200, up to 1,000. And it has a halt limit so that if you put in a word like the, for example, it doesn't take forever to find everything that has that word in it, which would be probably every page ever published. So let's go ahead and do a search, and let's enter that in the search request box. I'm going to type in Hart, H-A-R-T-T. We are indeed selecting St. Lawrence County. We will search all of the words, and there's only one. We won't use the stemming. So let's just hit search, and we'll wait for the results to come up. As you can see, it's quite fast. There are 847 documents retrieved with that search term of H-A-R-T-T. And on the left, as you can see, there's a relevancy score. And let's just pick one. Let's pick this one here from the Ogdensburg Journal from 1888. And there we go. Now, the additional feature that I wanted to show that this collection does not have is it does not highlight the search terms on the page that it is in. So what I'm going to need to do is either use my standard PDF toolbar here on the bottom and blow it up and look for it online, or I can just save it. And as you can see, it types in the name of the publication, the date, and we can save that. I will save that on my desktop, and I can search for the reference to H-A-R-T-T later. Again, I could do it this way. I could go to the different pages. This would be the second page of that newspaper. Or, as you can see, here is the newspaper that we selected. If I wanted to go to the next document, which would be this one right here from 1941, I would just click that, and there's the Hills News, as you can see over here, and it goes right to the page that that article is on. But again, as I said, it does not highlight the article itself. So again, you would have to save this page and look for the article later. Now, if you were lucky enough to actually see the article when the page was brought up, and let's zoom in a little bit more on that one, and we'll move it to the center. If it happened to be in this particular article here, I would just use my snipping tool, and I would snip the article here, and then I would save it, change the name of the file, and then I put in the name of the newspaper, the date, etc., and I would save that, and now I've got my article. But again, you might not get lucky enough, and you may not wish to look through the old newspaper right online as you are searching. You may wish to do that later, but that is your choice. And as I said, you can go to the next page, next document, previous document, or from this screen you can indeed do a new search. There's the main page of the next one. Scary looking figure there, isn't it? So let's go back, and if we wish to do another search, we would again be searching for St. Lawrence County, and it doesn't look like there is a way to go back on this screen to the home because it brought it up in a new tab. So you would go over here to the main tab. If you wanted to search, for example, in Jefferson County, you would just click the name there, and as you can see, it's Jefferson County, and the same approach would be done here. So in summary then, the Northern New York Historical Newspaper is over 2 million pages, which is quite good. The advantages are it is fairly fast, the indexing is quite good, and you do have the ability to search by county. Unfortunately, you can't search all 7 counties at one time, and it does not highlight the article, but that is not necessarily a bad thing. You can just save the article in the page that it is on as a PDF, and you can search online or you can search later and then snip the article either online or later. Again, it is a nice site. Again, 2 million pages is not bad, and if you've got ancestors in Northern New York in one of those 7 counties, I would encourage you to take a look at this site. It is fast and it is well indexed. I hope that you have great luck finding your ancestors, and happy hunting.